several areas in U.S., April 2024.
Oh my God.
Should we get away from the windows?
Dude, the whole fucking neighborhood's gone.
Right there, the one? Yeah.
Here's the tornado on the backside of my house. I'm probably a really big idiot for doing this.
Dozens of tornadoes swept across America's heartland, impacting millions of residents and leaving a trail of destruction. 20 million Americans, from Texas to Iowa, are on alert for twisters, large hail, and up to 70 miles per hour winds. There were at least 59 reported tornadoes across Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, Nebraska, and Iowa as of 7 p.m. Eastern Time, according to the National Weather Service. The National Weather Service's Storm Prediction Center said an enhanced risk for severe weather was placed over Kansas City, Missouri, Omaha and Lincoln, Nebraska, and areas of Iowa, with a slight to marginal risk over many areas of Texas and around Shreveport, Louisiana.
Look at the debris.
Tornadoes, including a couple of strong tornadoes, very large hail, some greater than 2 inches in diameter, and wind damage remains possible this afternoon, evening from eastern Kansas, Nebraska into Iowa, western Missouri, eastern Oklahoma, western Arkansas, and northeast Texas, the agency said. The Lancaster County Sheriff's Office reported that parts of a large manufacturing facility collapsed, trapping at least 70 workers. Hundreds of houses sustained damage in Omaha, Nebraska, mostly in the Elkhorn area in the western part of the city, Omaha Police Lieutenant Neil Bonacci said. A strong tornado was spotted on the ground in southeast Nebraska, where several warnings have been placed for the western portions of the Omaha metro area. The National Weather Service confirmed a tornado north of Waverly, Nebraska that was moving to the northeast shortly after 3 p.m. local time Friday. Officials urged those in the area to seek shelter immediately. A massive tornado intercept was seen north of Lincoln, also in Lancaster County. Footage posted on X, formerly Twitter, by weather videographer shows. At least 3 other tornadoes have been reported since Thursday, including one near Bird City, Kansas, one in Yoder, Wyoming, and another near Akron, Colorado, according to the National Weather Service. Other storms are expected to develop on the eastern side of the plains on Friday, bringing more possible tornadoes and hail. The threat of more severe weather is possible by Saturday, with storms causing frequent lightning, severe wind gusts over the middle Mississippi Valley and central and southern plains. Kansas Governor Laura Kelly issued a state of disaster emergency proclamation due to the severe weather. There have been more than 24 reported tornadoes in 3 states amid a twister outbreak in the plains on Friday. 20 million Americans, from Texas to Iowa, are on alert Friday for tornadoes, large hail, and damaging winds, as severe weather is expected to impact the heartland into the weekend. The highest tornado threat exists from the Dallas region north to Des Moines, Iowa. There have been at least 25 reported tornadoes in Nebraska, Texas, and Kansas so far on Friday, with some damage reported in northeast Texas and central Nebraska. Tornado watches are in effect for parts of 6 states, Iowa, Nebraska, Kansas, Missouri, Oklahoma, and Texas, including Dallas, into Friday afternoon and evening. The National Weather Service in Omaha issued a tornado emergency for parts of east-central Nebraska Friday afternoon after a confirmed, large and destructive tornado was seen over Elkhorn, Nebraska. 2 particularly dangerous situation tornado warnings were also in effect in Nebraska near Omaha and near Norfolk. In Omaha, several houses were destroyed in the storm, police said. Epley Airfield also saw some damage to private planes, authorities said. The tornado severely damaged a building in Lancaster County, Nebraska, authorities said. The incident was reported around 3 p.m. Central Time Friday at Garner Industries in Lincoln, the Lancaster County Sheriff's Office said. Approximately 70 people were inside the building when the reported tornado struck, the Sheriff's Office said. On Saturday, some of these severe storms could stretch as far north as Chicago, Milwaukee, Green Bay, Wisconsin, and Traverse City, Michigan. These areas will mostly see damaging winds and some hail. The severe thunderstorms could also produce very heavy rain causing flash flooding, with the highest flash flood threat in Oklahoma, including Oklahoma City and Tulsa, and extending into northern Texas and eastern Kansas. Up to half a foot of rain is possible locally in a short amount of time. The highest tornado threat on Saturday is across the plains from Texas to Iowa, including Oklahoma City, Kansas City, Missouri, Wichita, Kansas, and Des Moines, in the afternoon and evening. The tornado threat will decrease but not dissipate on Sunday, with storms expected to redevelop from Texas to Missouri to Illinois in the afternoon and evening. Severe weather with damaging winds, hail, and an isolated tornado are possible in cities including St. Louis and Little Rock. The flash flood threat will also move into Arkansas, including Little Rock, on Sunday. The current tornado threat comes after Thursday saw 4 reported landspouts and tornadoes in 4 states: Kansas, Colorado, Wyoming, and Utah, primarily in rural areas. Parts of Kansas also saw hail larger than a baseball and winds gusting up to 70 miles per hour. Parts of central United States are amidst a multi-day outbreaks of severe thunderstorms which unleashed destructive tornadoes across parts on Friday. The suburb of Elkhorn in Omaha, Nebraska, was one of the hardest hit areas after a violent tornado plowed through the community, flattening homes and businesses. Meanwhile, in nearby western Iowa, a large tornado hit the small city of Minden, causing scenes of devastation of mangled structures and widespread debris. With the warning systems that were highly effective, with residents having plenty of warning, which saved residents. The National Weather Service issued at least 4 tornado emergencies, its most dire type of tornado alert, indicating an imminent threat of potentially catastrophic damage in a populated area. More strong tornadoes expected on Saturday. More severe thunderstorms, some accompanied by strong tornadoes, are likely to develop later today across the southern and central plains of the United States. The focus for strong tornadoes looks to be further south than yesterday, with the eastern half of Kansas, much of Oklahoma, and the north-central area of Texas under a greater probability of huge tornadoes within 25 miles of the point.